So I was given levels by my viewers, levels I've never played before, and I had to guess the difficulty of the level based on how I was playing it. Basically, did I find it hard or easy? That will determine the rating I will give it. This video will test my knowledge in Geometry Dash. Enjoy. Oh god, what is this? It seems that we got a memory level. Is this straight up an extreme demon already? You see, memory is not my skill set, so I want to rate this high, but I need to think in general, not just my personal, skills. Okay, this seems to be a really learning level, but I feel like once you learn it, it's not that bad. So yeah, let's just continue playing this level and see what happens. Okay, so that ship was not that bad. It's like an easy demon ship. Okay, UFO is not that bad. So when I make it to the end, my plan is to like do 20% runs. I feel like that'll make me learn the level, which will give me a better opinion on the rating. Okay, we're almost at the end, and I probably spent like a couple hundred attempts already. So, yeah. Alright, I made it to the end. So far, my guess is either hard demon to insane demon. So the first run I started with was 69 to 100. In my opinion, this was the most difficult part of the entire level. The blocks are just so small, and you need to react pretty quickly. And for a bunch of these orbs, you either had to click them really late or really early. Bang! Let's go! Okay, so me personally, that was like an insane demon run. But overall, that was probably like a hard demon. For my second run, it was 43 to 69. It took me about the same time to learn the other run I did. But yeah, this was just more of the cube, and I had to learn like this maze. Oh my god, I'm so good at the game. Okay, that was like a medium demon, I would say. Now it was time for 17 to 43. This one was easy because it had no memory. So yeah, it suited my skill set. Okay, that's a good run. That was like an easy demon. For my last run, it was 0 to 17, and this was pretty easy. That's all I have to say. Okay, that was like insane difficulty. So we got all our runs. Okay, so my guess is that this is a hard demon. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. It's a hard demon. Let's go. Oh my god, I was right. So yeah, if you see right here, this is indeed the level we were playing. So yeah, that's 1 for 1. Okay, so this appears to be an invisible version of Theory of Everything. Now, does this being invisible make it a demon? In my opinion, I don't think so. I feel like this level is still an insane. Obviously, this is too easy, so we don't have to do any runs. Can judge it pretty well just by doing practice mode once. Let's see if we can one attempt this. Alright, there's no need to play this anymore. I already know my answer. Okay, my final guess is insane. What? What? Hard 5 stars? This has to be the wrong one, right? No, this is the right one. Alright, here's our next level. So far, it seems pretty chill. Yo, am I just bad at Spider? Like, do I just suck? I can't do this. So far, I think this is like a high tier insane to like easy demon. Ooh, okay, I'm not good at wave, but I think that's a demon wave. Okay, I think this is it. Honestly, I think let's get like 2 runs just to like get a better opinion. So for the start of my first run, it was a wave, which is not my favorite game mode. It's actually my worst game mode. I'm using Sayo device as well, and I somehow still suck at wave. But right after the wave was a tricky ship section where the gravity portals were just like tripping me up. So it took me a bit of practice to get this run. That was like an easy demon, I'm not gonna lie. So run 2, which was 0 to 45, I would say is harder than the second half. I had more trouble with this personally, especially because as I mentioned before, the spider was just so bad. I'm just so bad at spider, I guess. But once I passed all that, the rest was pretty chill, and I was able to get like 47%. Okay, that was like Easy Demon as well. Okay, my answer is Easy Demon. Let's see if I'm correct. Yes, it's an Easy Demon. Okay, this level seems kind of difficult, so honestly, I think I'm gonna get my runs out of the way, like right now. So my first run was 0 to 39, and I don't know why, but I just had trouble with the orb clicks at the beginning. I guess the thing about me is that it takes me a while to learn stuff, so yeah. But to the average person, this is definitely not a hard part of the level, so don't worry. It also took me a while to learn the ship, but overall, I wouldn't say this was too hard either. This might also be an Easy Demon. So for the second half of the level, which was my second run, it was pretty hard to be honest. It had some pretty tight wave sections, for me at least. Some of the timings I didn't really like, and honestly you could argue that this level is kind of bugged, but maybe I'm just bad. But we were able to do it, so check this out. Oh my god, that took forever. This may be crazy to say, but that was like an insane demon run. Okay, so this level is pretty unbalanced. The first half is easy, second half is kind of challenging. Okay, I did say the second half was insane demon, but I would probably move that down to hard demon. So this would be a medium demon. Final answer. What? What? It's actually insane demon? Well, this is one of the easiest insane demons I've ever played. Okay, this is interesting so far. Oh my god, how did I do that? This is gonna be a pain to learn. How am I only 40% of the way? Wait, which spider hits the dash orb? Oh, it's the white spider, okay. Oh my god. No, I died at the end. Yeah, so far my guess is hard demon. My first run was 65 to 100. This was a pretty calm run. The gameplay was pretty straightforward, so I was easily able to get this. Anyway, you already saw me get this part previously, so I'll just skip to the end. Okay, that was like an easy demon. Next run was 40 to 65. This is either the second hardest or hardest run of the entire level. But if I had to choose one, I would say this run is the hardest. I was literally complaining about how I couldn't react that fast just to pass this. Let's go. Okay. So far, this is like a medium demon. Not that bad. My next run was 20 to 40. This run right here required the most CPS. You just gotta click a bunch of orbs and stuff. But overall, I would say this level is pretty fun. Nice! This is also medium demon. For my last run, it was 0 to 20. The pre-drop is pretty easy, so I had nothing to worry about. It was a slow pace too, so I had more time to react. I think this level suited my skill set pretty well. Okay, that's good. I would say that was easy demon. Okay, my guess is that this is a medium demon. It's a hard demon. Of course it is. So my final score is a 2 out of 5, which is 40%, so I have failed. Thanks for watching. If this gets 20 likes, I'll do this again. See ya.